Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drop Ethereum, bringing you another episode of Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. We last left off, we started this DLC with our group once again reunited after a full year of basically the new world being at peace and such. Well, relative peace anyways. And we met this mysterious character named Nazamil, who apparently is the daughter of a Renan lord and a Dahnan. So we got the basic premise of this game so far. We're gonna probably learn more about this character Nazamil and about her history, and probably her involvement with, what happened with, her father. But first off, we gotta take her to Elda. Actually, no, we're actually gonna go to one of these, mausoleums. Then we're gonna take her to Elda. Since, clearly the Renans and the Dahnans in Mahaksar hate her a lot. Nah, don't worry about it, girl, okay? That's a Mahaksar thing. Trust me, the other realms aren't like this. But yeah, so far, this DLC is, I kind of am interested in this DLC so far. There is a conflict between the Renans and the Dahnans now that they have to share the same world. And clearly the Dahnans have a lot of 200 to 300 years of pent-up resentment against the Renans who enslaved them and abused them and all the such. So clearly they're really pissed off at the fact that they have to share their world with the Renans. I am hoping that they go more into that kind of stuff, how are we going to resolve conflicts that pop up as a result of this whole feud between the two? I am curious as to what else is going to happen with this DLC. I am, understanding the gripes about people when it comes to this DLC. The fact that it costs so much money, $30, and the fact that I don't think we're going to get any new panels in this DLC. I hope we do, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But the fact that some of our panels have been reset, including our accessories, yeah, that hurts. That really hurts, especially when you put so much effort into these accessories. Trust me, guys, it was not easy to get all those 5-star accessories. It really wasn't. But oh well, I'll have to work from the ground up again. Starting with Rimwell, because I gotta get her elemental attack up and running, because she's our best character in terms of magic. And I think next I'm gonna get Alphin's panels up and running again. But yeah, first things first, there's quite a bit of side quests that we have to do in Mahaksar, 2 of them. And I think there's gonna be more outside. They have 2 more of them out here too, so 4 side quests. Then we're gonna have to go to the mausoleum here in Andan Lake, apparently. Oh, this place here. Oh, okay. I guess it's gonna be a dungeon here. In which case, we gotta get ourselves ready. So yeah, sorry for the lack of videos for these past few weeks, because obviously I am on my last semester of college. So that means these videos are gonna take a while to come around and such. But once I get done with college, once I find myself a really good job, then I'll probably get better at uploading these videos, because I really want to play some new games. Because I do have quite a few games I want to get to. And obviously I had to play through Tales of Arise's DLC. Plus there are some other games that I actually haven't finished. I'm pretty sure some of you might know what those games are, those 2 games. I'm gonna go with those 2 games first before I go through a whole new game. So for some of you new subscribers, those games might be new and might confuse you to see a second episode of those games, but yeah, I'm gonna finish Tales of Arise, and I'll then go to those 2 games, and then we'll get to the new games. The newer ones at least, because I feel I have 2 in mind that I kinda want to do, but I'll have to wait until I get there. Hopefully by the end of this year, but I doubt it. Okay, let's get started with this. Let's get to those side quests. Alright, so you first. What do you want? Hey you guys. Sorry to ask this, but could you lend us a hand? Huh? Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, I forgot to put on the weapon skin for the lock. I gotta do that real quick, because I got him a new weapon. Hey, do you really want to make promises that casually? Well, it looks like they're all shonen people. You can't just ignore them. So, what do you want us to do? We're going to be making more flags for the Darkwings, so we need to gather more materials. The thing is, there are Zugos hanging around where the materials are, and it's difficult collecting them safely. Can you guys take care of them? Alright! That's the kind of stuff we do best. We'll take them down in a snap.
Just a minute.
Wait, you said you guys are making flags. Is there any reason to go through all that danger to make them?
Yeah, we figured that if we put up a flag and claim that this is a Dahnan city, the Renans who always complain would understand.
Say what?
Are you crazy? That's like picking a fight with them.
I agree. Even if that's not your intention, it's definitely not going to help things.
If you're working for Bayfon, you should know how hard he's trying to improve the relationships with Renans. Why would you do something to ruin that? I thought if the ruckus calmed down, the city would be more peaceful. I appreciate the sentiment, dude, but I feel like Mahak-Sar is the most racist realm in this game. Bayfon is dealing with business while making sure not to cause tension. I respect him for that.
Wow, it seems like he was actually moved by Law's words. I'm amazed.
Amazed? Why do I get the feeling I'm being insulted? Whatever. Anyway, we're not gonna help with an idea like that.
You know, the idea of putting up a flag might not be that bad in of itself.
What do you mean?
Well,
Not for showing off to Renans, but you can make a new flag to symbolize the coexistence of Renans and Dahnans. Hopefully, people will feel that.
I always wonder something. Is my voice for Xion fitting? Because sometimes I feel like it isn't. I'm trying to do a Kasane impression, but it just doesn't. I don't know if it's just me. It just feels like something's not clicking right now. Maybe it's because of the fact that like Xion changed so much, and I kept that voice consistent throughout the game and such. I don't know. I'll leave that question to you guys to answer.
Hopefully, people would feel that if you're working for the same city under the same flag, it doesn't matter where you're from. Let me think. How about putting the rose of unity on the flag?
The bicolor flower that are considered a symbol of the new world, right? The two colors represent Dahna and Rena's light and dark elements?
oh wow!
That's a good idea! Every time they see the flag, it'll remind them that both Renans and Dahnas are living in the same city. It might not happen right away, but it sounds like a good place to start. I see. I didn't think it would be used like that. We may be able to convince Bayfon if that's the case.
Xion?
Hey, Xion, why don't we help him out? Alright, let's do it. Let's create that flag.
Alright, let's lend them a hand. It was my suggestion in the first place, after all.
Really? Great. Thank you so much. Now we can help out Bayfon.
Just great.
Seems like you got over that quickly.
Alright, let's take those Zukos out and come right back. Alright, the meaning of the flag.
The smallest spark could set these Dahnans and Renans against each other. Glad we managed to extinguish this one early. Just thinking about how tense the situation is makes me anxious.
It is a deep-rooted issue that will not easily be solved. True, but it will need to be dealt with eventually.
And we have to do whatever we can to see it through.
Right you are. Okay, now I gotta go to the other side of this fucking bridge again. Alright, you.
Needs help here.
Jesus Christ, you look banged up.
How?
Lord Doherty, may I have a few minutes of your time?
All right.
Sounds like it's urgent. Yes, it is a very pressing issue. I'm in charge of the food on the Renan side, but we are running out of supplies. I can hardly cook anything, and my family is famished. If this keeps up, we'll all starve to death.
Well,
I have heard the food shortage in Nias is not a serious problem thanks to the relief supplies from other countries and the city's self-sufficiency. That's supposed to be the case, but somehow those supplies haven't reached us Renans. There's plenty of food in the city. Why isn't it given out to everyone equally? Perhaps the Dahnans are doing so on purpose. On purpose? Why would they do that? The Dahnans are in charge of distributing the food, so they might be reducing our share as an act of revenge against those Renans. Some residents of Nias may have a grudge against Renans because of what happened in the past, but I doubt any would go that far. No, I'm sure they're delighted to see us suffer. Such underhanded harassment. Dahnans must not have the ability to think irrationally. But we don't know that for sure, right? Maybe it hasn't reached you for some other reason. No one's talking to you. Lord Doherty, could you please convince those Dahnans for us? I understand the issue. However, I would first like to clarify one thing. Even if the harassment is true and the culprit is a Dahnan, your attitude is most offensive. Stop lumping Dahnans together and making such discriminatory remarks. Those days are over. And your attitude towards my friend is the equivalent of an insult to me. I will not overlook it. Oh, please forgive me.
okay.
Now, let's think over the issue at hand. First and foremost, we must solve the current food shortage. As for the doubts you have, we'll consider them afterwards. We must prioritize our day-to-day lives above conflict. You're right, my lord.
Alphen.
What do you say, Elfin? In the meantime, why don't we go gather some food ourselves? Alright, sure. Right, it's hard to feel good when you're hungry. We'll take care of it ourselves. It's settled then. We'll take care of this issue, so why don't you wait with your family? Damn, he really set him straight. Great job, though, Halim. Alright, we'll get to that eventually, too.
Running out of food is a serious issue, no matter the reason. No one should have to stop eating before they're full.
That hits a bit different coming from you. Let us resolve this matter with haste.
Also, I kind of forgot to check this place out. Like, it's like, Bayfon's like, no. That other asshole's grandmother here? No, she isn't. She must have moved somewhere else. Okay, there should be all the spots here. Yeah, it is. Actually, was I able to, like, enter the city from this, like, location? I think I was. I just can't go back again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, go a different route. Alright, let's get a move. Oh, who the heck are you?
Okay.
May I have a word? Before you head to the mausoleum, I have some good news for you. Who are you?
Good news, you say?
Yeah, it's about the lineup at the shop. They've started carrying Zugo materials. Ah, sweet, hell yeah. Thanks to reconstruction, we've been able to establish a fairly stable distribution network. I'll give you some samples, so give it a try. If you like it, be sure to take a look in the store, too. Got it, thanks. Ah, sweet, craft something. Or not. Is it the same shit? Yeah, I think it is. Whatever. You guys got the same shit. But got me some good materials, though, so thank you. I'll be sure to keep those in mind. God damn, I have to go back to the inn again to do this. Could just, like, stayed out here and, like, give me my stuff. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, Gladius and Rene. Give that. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well.
For our heads.
It's fine. But Gucci. You probably should get this as well for, like, Alphen, at least. He can have, like, water damage, which is gonna suck dick, but whatever. And also, I got, like, change the, the alphas of these things, too. Keep it on, like, this as well. All of them. Alright, let's get a move on. For real this time. I am wondering, is there ever gonna be a skit? Or any skits in this game? Or just, like, DLC? I think there will be.
Andan Lake? Gonna be tricky with all those giant Zoogles running around.
Oh? I would have assumed you'd be itching for an excuse to fight them.
Well, you know, I'm a bit more of a grown-up now.
I don't think that's something actual grown-ups say.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, is this the same guy from, like, the original game?
What?
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? You work for Bayfon, Coffin, right? If you intend to have a conversation with us, I will respectfully ask you to refrain from the kind of attitude you previously took towards Renwell. I know. I don't mean to say anything to offend you guys.
It's fine. It doesn't bother me anymore. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you. I've seen you a few times at the library in Vincent. What were you doing there? I tried talking to you, but you're always gone and so soon that I never had the chance.
What?
I was researching something. Anyway, I have to get back to work. We're gathering materials in the Dark Wings.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry if I interrupted you.
You don't need to apologize. It's just that we're in a rush to get the materials for the weapons. We don't have enough weapons for stuff like escorting transports of goods. I hear the Dark Wings are currently in charge of Bahtsar's autonomy, which means the procurement of weapons is a future task to maintain the security of Nias. Yeah, the others already have their hands full, so I'll have to do something quickly.
Hey!
I see. Well, I'm indebted to the Dark Wings, so if you're in a rush, I can help you if you like.
What? What do you mean?
Would you rather not have me?
That's not what I meant. Why are you offering to help someone like me?
I mean, you're in need of help, aren't you? I just thought I could help in some way.
I don't need help. No, actually, it would help a bunch if you could.
Yeah!
That's what I thought. It's always better to have more people. You don't mind me helping him, right?
Alright, accept Torvin's request. Here you go, let's do it. Understood. We'll do what we can. I appreciate it. Let me write down the materials for you. Oh, also...
What?
Huh, what is it? Something on my face?
No, nothing like that. Just let me know when you've gathered the materials.
Right, got it.
What was up with him? Guess he wants to, like, learn magic or some shit? I wouldn't blame him. Magic is pretty OP in this game.
He only acted strange when he was talking to Rinwell.
But it seemed to me that his attitude had changed a little.
Yeah. He was missing that sense of ill will he had before.
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
Hello there.
I don't know if it's because of prejudice, but Dahnan seemed reluctant to distribute the food. People are gonna starve at this rate. I don't know what we'd do if we hadn't been doing some farming.
Gonna have to like use the ore stuff now. Remember to get ore. There's a quest over here. Hello.
Hey, you guys are...
Huh? Have you met before?
I think I recognize you. Weren't you on Malvahar's ship before?
Mahavars. I think it's the pirate dude, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'm actually on land now. The port is blocked off right now for expansion work. They're saying there'll be more trade in the future. And yet, the ship went bad at the same time. Malvahar is running around trying to raise money, so we're split up right now.
Sounds like you're going through a hard time. So, what are you doing here?
I'm on my way back from petitioning the Dark Wings in Nia to exterminate the Zugals on Alphadark Hill.
Fighting Zugals? Why would you sailors care about that?
Once the ship's fixed, we'll be transporting supplies and fish from the port to Nia's and for trading. But we have to pass through these hills to do that. It'd be nice to make sure it's safe in the meantime.
Ah, so you're looking ahead to the future.
I'm sure Mahavar is doing his best right now. We gotta do what we can, too. But the Darkwings seem to be busy right now with problems in Nias. No telling when they'll be able to work on this.
Alright.
Then how about we handle the Zugals for you?
You would do that?
You'll handle it, don't worry.
Go.
If it's Zugal butt kicking you want, then we're the best in the biz.
Sounds perfect. Appreciate the help.
Leave it to us.
Alright, 4 side quests. God dang it.
Whew.
This is gonna be quite a long one.
Mahavar is quite an impressive man. He's gone from being a tool of the Renans to having his own boat, as well as the people's adoration.
When his ship got sucked down into the sea, I was sure he was a goner. It was such a relief to find out he's okay.
A captain's got to be tough as nails if he wants to lead his crew.
Yeah, that was so wild how he managed to survive that shit. And oh my god, all those like Zugals over there. It's gonna be easy.
Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Stop being shy and just go for it like you always do. Calm down.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
So it's gonna be new banter too. Nice.
Astral energy, full throttle.
And done. So it's like those ones over here too.
This one's on you, Kisara.
But of course. I always feel safe when we've got you in front of us.
See what I can do.
Finish this.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
And done. There's probably another one, or I think that's it. Ah, it's like one more there too. Alright. Too soon.
Renans and Dahnan fighting together.
Ooh! I look for her now. So it's like more stuff around. Oh, there's the last batch. Can I go in this camp here? Oh, it can't go and camp out. What's not yet? Ah, I gotta drag this one back. So there's actually abilities that I still need to get back, I guess.
You're really Colleen. Immobilize that one.
That does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide.
Yeah, I do love these like new like dialogues that they've added in a little bit. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things.
There's the Zugal we were asked to handle. They're surrounding us.
Oh shoot, there's a lot of them. Oh god.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
They're in pretty rough shape.
Sorry, it's my fault. Shion should be able to fix me up in no time.
Are you ready?
Of course. I won't let them use any more astral arts.
Prepare to be seen.
Leave the protection to me and show them everything you've got.
More appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Okay, they got like all the dialogue like coming in at the same time.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Boom. Oh, okay. Who managed to survive that
Got
one?
enough of these Zugals by now, right? It should be safer for a while.
All right, let's report back to Mahavar's crew.
Yeah, I think I accidentally gathered some from this area. That's probably why they swarmed us. Oopsies. Alright, what did you think, dude? We defeated the Zugals around here like you asked.
All right.
I knew I could count on you. Trade's gonna be a lot easier now.
But it's not like all the Zugals are gone. You should still be careful when passing through.
Thanks for the tip. You've made things so much better. I don't think I could thank you enough.
No worries, man. We help you out cause this is our passion too.
Okay.
Is It is? Ah, I get it now. You must love ships too.
What?
I'm not talking about the ship.
Ah, come on. I love ships too. The love of ships is common to all mankind, is it not?
Alright, if you say so. I do know the feeling of loving was born to you.
Exactly. The ship is our treasure. You think so too, right, young lady? Uh-oh.
Actually, I don't like traveling by ship.
Well, now you told me how you really feel. I hope we can meet again. Take care.
Jesus Christ.
For Kasara.
There's something liberating about sea travel. Mahavar and his crew seem so free.
I think you'd make a great sailor, Law.
I'd probably enjoy sailing as well, if I didn't get so seasick.
We'll be calling on the Dark Wings again for an escort. The trade route must be secured. Mahavar, we're doing our best on land too.
Yeah, I wonder where Mahavar is. Probably in the same port. But just can't get there right now. Alright, let's get revitalized for Xion. And then I'm probably gonna give her shit. The thing is that like I kind of want to focus on completing panels, because I think completing panels was the reason why my characters were so tanky in the final fights of the game. We kept getting extra stats, which would be really great. But for the time being, I probably want to give her reduced arc casting time during combos, or at least either one of these two. But I think I'm gonna go for this a panel here to focus on. But then again, this panel here is also would be great. Yeah, for Xion, I want to make sure she has some defensive stuff. So let's get her this instead, and complete this panel here. Alright, let's get a move on. We diddly-daddled long enough. Probably gonna go, yeah, we're supposed to go to Andan Lake. Once again, I almost missed it. Yeah, photo, but whatever. Still, I'm getting kind of annoyed at the tutorials of this. This DLC.
The mausoleum is deep inside the Andan Lake ruins.
Stay close, Nazamil.
I'll be fine.
Aww. You're our daughter right now.
Yes, you're our official daughter.
I'm still thinking about a voice for Nazamil now that I think about it. Should I go with a low feel of what is this?
Like this and such, or whatever. I kind of a lower voice like this and all that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. I've barely done jokes with Nazamil for some reason. Got Grandpa's feel back again. Yeah, it's probably to keep track of these side quests, because I feel like I'm gonna lose track if I don't. Particularly the Zoogle ones, because I want to pay attention to that.
It's been so long since we all got together like this. I hope we're not too rusty.
We've got to remember each other's attack rhythms.
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
Enough chit-chat.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Nice
Then I'll
one.
provide
Amazing.
assistance. I didn't have the luxury of being able to hold back.
Yeah, that's gotta be the most annoying thing so far. The characters' voice lines are overlapping with each other way too much. I feel like they fucked up on that front. Because now it's very difficult to even tell where the new ones are, or what they are. Yeah, give her title Wade, finally. And then next Cyclone, we're gonna give Ridwell her best stuff before, going for her panels.
Looks like we gathered all the materials Torben requested.
Shall we then?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Okay, there's one side quest down. Okay, so now I gotta find Andan Pepper, or wherever that is.
As the storm passes, my heart desires the moon and a cup. The act of putting one's feelings into words. This could be considered a conversation with one's very self.
Wow, that's really thought-provoking.
Oh, don't be fooled by the flowery language. He's just saying he wants a drink.
All we have to do
That's so
is get rid
doling
of
with you. That's so doling with you. Oh, there's a dragon over there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What? Okay. A2. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I probably should not have done this.
The power of the blazing sword is so overwhelming.
It is. It's a power I cannot wield without Xion. Both to the sword itself and her healing afterward.
Yeah. Those burns always look so painful.
Not as painful as these claws, though. That's for certain. And boom, you're dead.
This ends now!
Oh, that took a while. I didn't have my wiener, so that's why. Totally. Still can't use the campfire, can I? Nope. Oh, skip.
The mausoleum is just up ahead, huh?
Careful. There might be Zoogles around, so... what?
Oh, that wasn't you? Then...
Are you
Aw.
hungry?
No, that wasn't... It's perfectly normal for your stomach to growl when you're hungry. It's nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about.
As long as it's not you, I guess.
What was that?
Nothing. It's not a good idea to take on a mausoleum on an empty stomach. Why don't we eat first?
Great idea, Alphen.
Oh, it's been a while since I last had Kisara's cooking.
We're not putting it all in Kisara. We're going to cook together.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but well.
Really, I'm not...
It seems everyone's in the mood to cook. If it's not too much trouble, we'd love for you to join us.
I had an idea for something we could make with what we have on hand, but it looks like I'm still short on a few ingredients. Luckily, I think we can find them around here.
No problem. Let's start looking.
Alright.
Nazamil, do you have any foods you particularly like or dislike?
Not really.
Nothing in particular? That would make you a lot easier to deal with than a certain somebody.
Hey, don't act like I'm a picky eater.
No one said she was talking about you.
No, but well, she likely was. Okay, so we're supposed to look for Andan pepper. It's gotta be like a new ingredient of some kind. This thing? No, this is wheat. These things?
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe.
No,
now,
potato,
right?
It's been a while
cabbages.
since we all ate together. I'm looking forward to this.
That's fine. Just don't make anything spicy.
I know.
These things? Tomatoes. Oh, great. She likes the dumb owl.
This might...
Got some
Play nice with
mushrooms.
Poodle, okay, Nazamil?
Has he always been your pet?
We've been together for years now, but he's more like family than a pet.
Family.
Yeah, he's a stupid owl. Okay, Nazamil? Do not like them. Or grow attached to them, okay? Not sure where the pepper is. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Hey, isn't that what we're looking for?
Oh,
Wait, it's right here.
what was this? The teleporter. Andan pepper, a plant that turns into a spice when dried, a kind unique to Andan Lake that takes you to a new level of stimulation.
What could this be?
What, we gonna get some...
Well, that's strange.
What, we gonna get some stronger than the wieners? Oh, please, yes. That with the total devastation? Oh man, the game's looking for the DLC.
I wasn't expecting us to find a teleporter while looking for ingredients.
I wonder where it leads.
Regrettably, it looks like this one's target coordinates were never set. Until someone enters a destination, it's useless.
It's weird to find a teleporter out on its own like this.
Yeah, it's almost as if like it never existed here in the first place until I bought the DLC. Until I paid $30.
Nazamil, everything okay? What is that? Some kind of decoration?
Looks like a Dahnan relic. This is a land full of ruins, so it's not at all unusual.
That looks familiar for some reason. I'm sure I've seen it before. That's right! It's a good luck charm! I saw an illustration in an old book once.
Does it have some kind of special power?
Nah, nothing like that. This is the sort of thing you give to your family, or someone special, so you can feel connected with them, no matter how far apart you may be.
I guess the way people express their feelings is the same now as it was back then.
I don't need it. I don't have anyone like that.
Well, in that case, can I hold on to it then?
Sure, I don't care.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
okay.
Why don't we head for the campsite and start cooking?
Yeah, she's sounding really dejected right now. It feels like she cares about her dad a lot, but then he died. It's a bonding charm. An old Dahnan charm given to someone to wish good luck. Customs may be forgotten, but people's feelings will always remain. Interesting. I need more Andan peppers too. So what is this teleporter here? There's a control panel for the teleporter. It doesn't seem to be connected to anything. Alright. It's gonna be important somehow.
We've got all the ingredients, so now it's time to show everyone what I can do.
Isn't this exciting, Nazamil?
Huh?
Well, we'll be ain't wieners, so
Hey,
sorry,
can
Law.
we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Okay, guys, you are talking a lot in this DLC. Way more than the main game.
It's good not to have to scrimp and save anymore.
You planning on buying something to celebrate?
Nothing in particular. Honestly, I'm just glad we won't have to go hungry anymore.
Try not to gorge yourself to overcompensate.
Alright, let's see what I can eat. Social Mabo Curry. What in the world is... okay, no description on it. I can't eat anything else, even if I could, I guess. Yeah, I can't. Alright then, let's cook this. All elemental damage... yeah.
Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'm stuffed. It's nice eating with everyone like this, don't you think?
Indeed. It feels so liberating to relax under this beautiful sky. Moments like these are priceless.
Especially given how much you've been cooped up in your office lately. You've earned a break.
Hey, you okay? You don't look too good. Are you feeling sick?
Nah, I'm just brooding.
I'm fine. It's just that it's a little uncomfortable. I've almost never eaten with others.
Oh, because both Dahnans and Renans. Well, what about your family?
I don't know anything about my mother. I've never met her. What about your father? My father would only visit when he needed me for something. And when he did, he would yell and beat me. The other members of my house did the same.
Oh, geez, what? He abused her? I figured that, like, this, former lord that, like, Volron killed was an upstanding person, but I guess not. I guess not. Never mind. He's an asshole like the rest. Oh, great. But just when I thought they were gonna give us some interesting fucking lords. My disappointment is immeasurable.
What?
So no, we didn't share meals.
Well then, I guess that makes us the first.
Huh? Let me tell you a secret. You see, when you eat with people you're close to, it always makes food taste that much better. Why is that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. Why do we say that, guys? Oh, well...
Okay, we'll bite. We were just saying that just to make you feel better. Sorry, Nazamil.
I suppose it's because when we share the same food, we're also sharing the joy of it.
Not only that, conversations are more lively when you're eating good food, too.
Food tastes better when it's shared.
There's more to a meal than simply filling your stomach. And knowing that is part of what motivates people to cook a good meal.
The food was really good.
Let's eat together again, okay?
Aw, she's smiling. I am getting a bit of an idea of what's going on with her. It seems like Nazamil might have some problems expressing emotions, actually. It's like, kind of like the same thing with like Alphen's inability to feel pain. She must have trouble expressing emotions as often because of her upbringing. Okay, social Mabo curry recipe. A memorable dish the party first ate with Nazamil. Every time they eat it, it reminds them of the joy of sharing a meal. Sweet.
Our bellies are full, so now let's burn off those calories by finding the mausoleum.
Take this seriously, would you? Nazamil's going to get tired of your stupid jokes.
Jeez, I wasn't even joking.
I noticed while we were eating that you have really good table manners, Nazamil.
Is that something you were taught on Lenegus?
Yes, I had to memorize everything. I'd get hit if I made a mistake.
Oh,
Ah, jeez.
Oh, okay. Remind me never to ask her anything went well.
Yeah, same to you, Dohlim.
Before I do anything, I kind of want to make sure if I can get those like peppers again, because those peppers were kind of important for the side quest. Oh well, let's keep going. Maybe we'll get something up here. Or let's get.
Can I ask you something?
of course. Ask us anything.
What I am. It doesn't bother you at all?
What, the thing about your parents? I mean, sure, it was a little surprising, but we're not really ones to talk when it comes to being unusual.
He's right. We are a rather strange group, all things told.
Exactly. For example, I'm Dahnan. But I'm also part of a mage clan that can use astral arts.
Dohalim here is a Renan lord who prefers poetry over power.
So, is that why you're with the Blazing Sword? With Alphen? Because you were different from others?
I suppose I appreciate how he embraces our eclectic natures. But that is not the only reason.
Yeah, I need good healers, which is basically Xion, and kinda Dohalim too. And plus I need, like, magic, powerful magic, lots of magic, loads of magic. Law, Kazara, you're basically for your boost attacks.
We all have our differences, big or small. The question is, how we look at those differences.
What about Alphen and Xion?
In terms of different, those two are in a class all of their own. They're especially unique. But in the end, we see each other as fellow human beings. And when it comes down to it, all our differences are insignificant compared to that.
In other words, the way we see it, you're really not that different from the rest of us, Nazamil. So I'm sure we can be friends.
Friends? Yeah.
Aww. Alright, let's keep going. Is that the mausoleum up ahead? Looks like it.
That's
Oh, what the
not
fuck?
a run-of-the-mill enemy.
Oh, god dang it. Not again. Giant Zugles, yeah, whatever. Yeah, how about we not fuck with it for now? Let's not.
I lived here long ago.
What's wrong?
Having someone to share my thoughts with is strange.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it by episode 5 of this DLC. I'm betting. Okay, so before I head on— dang it! Cutscene activation again.
Here it is. Dayfon was right.
This is a mausoleum?
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
And now they're here, since Dahna and Rena fused together a year ago. Most of them are underground, but sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zugles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
Would've been great if she's a party member, though. I wonder what kind of, like, stuff she would do. Probably, like, a combination of, like, magic and, like, a healing and such. Like Xion.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close to us, Nazamil.
Okay, first off, we gotta, like, go back to the campsite, like, cook some actual good food for this, like,
No
exploration.
ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Yeah, we can't do anything against it. I'm not gonna fight another boss, Zugal. Okay, so what's this skit here? Lord's daughter.
You know, there's something about Nazamil that reminds me of Dohalim. She's...
Elegant.
Yes, exactly!
My family was strict about manners.
No surprise there, your father being a lord. Law, you can be so insensitive sometimes.
I don't mind. My house is gone now anyway.
Yeah, fuck my dad.
That was back on Lenegus, right? When did you come down to Dahna?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if, like, secretly Nazamil enjoyed the fact that, Volron killed her father. That'd be pretty freaking wild.
When my father joined the crown contest as a lord, we came down together.
Oh yeah, Ganeth Harrows, right? But didn't Volron...
Why are you asking anyway?
Why? The more we know about each other, the quicker we can become friends, right?
Is that how all of you became friends?
I suppose so. Getting to know each other is an important step in learning to understand one another. It can be difficult to trust a stranger, but once you understand them better, you can move toward becoming friends. Still, why don't we change the topic to something more cheerful?
I don't know any cheerful topics.
Jesus Christ, you really had a fucked up life. Yeah, many issues to deal with. Plenty of issues for her to deal with. Ah, sweet! The guy's back again! The rules are overrun with weeds. Proof of the constant cycle of things. All things change with time. Ah yeah, such sweet words of wisdom. He is speaking the language of the gods. Alright, so... let me sell these. I have so many, like, weapons and such. Ah, sweet! The ranch is back! Yes! Okay, let's get ourselves some horse. Some, sheep, I think. I need some sheep. Some... I think, yeah, pigs. And I think it was like a chicken. No, I think it was a cow. I think it was chicken. Whew, I was worried that we wouldn't get the ranch yet. We need my wieners as soon as possible. Okay, so let's get like a salt shop for... hold on. Which one of these? I think it was like the winged stuff, right? Actually, yeah, I gotta go back to like DS real quick. First and foremost, I just wish I could like fast travel to these places again. That would be super great. Alright, we got your stuff, or whatever. This should be everything you asked for. Right, I appreciate it.
Let us know if you need help with anything else. Well, we'll be going now.
Hey, wait. I wanted to apologize to you. I was cruel to you before. I really regret what I said to you then.
Apologize? Oh, it's okay. You were in a different situation at the time, right?
No, I knew nothing about you. I was scared just because you could use astral arts. I've been researching Dahnan magic and mages since then.
Huh?
Research? You mean you were at the library and was sent to research about magic?
Yeah, but I could hardly find any books about magic. But I did find an old book that said mages who did good for people were feared and persecuted. I realized I did the same thing to you, fearing you for your power, even after everything you did for us. And that's how you've come to change your mind. Yeah, so I wanted to apologize for what I did. I'm truly sorry.
Got it.
Oh, thanks, Torvin. I'm glad to know there are still people like you. I know there are many who still find us frightening, but we'll do our best to clear up everyone's confusion.
You really are a good person. I can't believe I was such an idiot.
Everyone makes mistakes. I think what's important is being able to correct those mistakes when you realize you've made them.
Okay.
That's a nice idea, but I bet there are very few people who can actually do that.
Yeah.
Right. And I admire you for that, Torvin. If there's anything you want to know about magic, feel free to ask me anytime.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to hurt anyone again because of my ignorance. Ah, that's nice. Cursed charm, huh? Not gonna be useful, but thanks.
Torvin really gave me a lot of courage.
Right. Some people like him actually try to understand mages. And I think a lot of that is thanks to your efforts, Rinwell.
I hope someday everyone has a proper understanding of magic.
Yeah, I feel like magic would be so much better than being a normal person in this world. I don't know why they gave us I don't know why they gave Dan and mages shit. Alright, we got your thing for your flag, dude. You beat the Zoogles! Alright, now we can get working on our flags.
That's about as much as we can do to help. We're leaving the rest to you.
Alright, leave it to me. But, to be honest, I still don't think too well of the Renans times.
Say what?
What the? You're still talking this nonsense? I mean, we finally got our city back from the Renans, but now they're back again. Yeah, it sucks to suck, but your dickhead leader had to get a lot of people killed, so them's the works. But I do respect Bayfon, and I want to believe in his beliefs as my own. I'm torn between my own feelings towards the Renans and my desire to help Bayfon.
I see. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't lump all Renans together. Because of the history of hating each other, it's hard for both Renans and Dahnan to change their minds anytime soon. But if you look at each one as an individual, just like yourself, you should be able to see what kind of person they are.
We weren't on such good terms at first either. You know, things started off pretty rough for us, actually. Even you guys were like that. Though, I guess there are Renans like you out there, too. I understand. I'll try to look at Renans as fellow humans from now on.
Yes.
Yes, I'd appreciate that.
Everyone's on edge with the world suddenly changing. We gotta stay calm and keep going. Yeah. More gold and SP. I got a lot of gold. I should probably use it.
I hope Niaz can change too.
Seeing his mind change like that, it gave me hope that we're making progress, little by little.
Well, well, Law. That doesn't sound like you.
What can I say? I'm wise beyond my years.
Yeesh, don't be so humble. Though, I guess you have been a bit more reliable lately.
Alright. Now we're making the flag with the design of the Rose of Unity. I'm starting to feel it's all real. I'm surprised myself, but I'm actually hoping that Dahnan and Renans can live together in peace like that flower. I wonder what the flower looks like. Oh great, gotta go all the way around here too now. Fuck. Unless I didn't do that side quest yet. Yeah, I still need to get the Andan pepper. But I got some good, panels, like Incineration Wave. Finally, give me that shit. They're finally gonna get, a faster Flaming Edge charge. Cyclone for Rinwell. And I think that's all for, Advanced Astral Arts. Great. I need to give her, reduced art casting times during combos. Proof healing arts to Dohalim, and then I need to give him a way to like you know, increase his like evasion distance, or at least like increase like art casting times, reduce that. Or actually, you need to give him cure too. Increase second elements surrounded for this panel, and that they now need to like focus on like Gasara's boost. Okay, then boost gauge from enemy downs, then boost gauge from enemy downs. Weakening attack, get that. BGA battle start, and then 10 hit boost gauge increase. Alright, let's get Shion her assault shot, then Rinwell the dark wings, then Dohalim the adamant staff, red shield. Alright, yeah, now I can like buy these like materials now. I'm probably gonna like work my way up and like get them when I need them. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the earn combat points up for Dohalim now, still. Alright, let's check out this skit here before we go.
Walking together like this, it's like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It's only been a year.
But after the battle with the Great Spirit, so many things have happened. A lot has changed. Great Spirit. Is it true it's the collective will that manifests from all the astral energy within a world?
Yes. Rena's Great Spirit manifested a will of its own and engineered the conflict between Dahna and Rena. Together, we fought it 1 year ago.
In the end, Alphen's power defeated the Great Spirit, allowing its astral energy to finally become one with Dahna's. And now, with the Great Spirit no longer influencing the Renan people, our two cultures finally have a chance to unite as well.
So all of that is something that the Blazing Sword... that Alphen did? He's the reason the world is the way it is now?
It is interesting how she's like referring to him as the Blazing Sword first, but then by his name. Why is that?
I mean, he's the one who did it, but it's more like it's this way because it was always supposed to be. The problem is, instead of seeing this as a new world, both Dahnans and Renans think that Dahna just absorbed Rena into itself.
I mean, that is what it looks like, so I get the confusion. Rena disappears, then there's all these Renan buildings popping up everywhere. The hollowing and that sky.
Yeah, what happened to the hollowing, by the way? Like, does it, like, I guess, like, the hollowing just appear or something? I don't know.
Difficult situation. The Renans lost their home when Lenegus collapsed, and the Dahnans feel like they're being invaded by all the resulting refugees. Most Renans are currently living in Pelagian, but there are some who have traveled outside Ganatheros to settle in other regions and Dahnan cities. In some cases, like in Niez, accepting them in has resulted in tensions. And then the mausoleums are a problem as well.
Did they really have to go for Mahaksar, though? It's pretty much the most racist country there is in this world.
Guess the only thing that hasn't changed is the wandering Zeugles.
Even Zeugles aren't the same. They're more violent than before, probably due to the merging of the worlds.
As you can see, we still have a lot of issues to deal with, but we're trying to solve them as best we can.
I see.
Yeah, with a plot like this, I feel like there's gonna be like a Tales of Arise 2 or something. I feel like there would be. I wouldn't mind it at all. Because I really do like this game. And it has so much potential for a sequel. Alright, let's finally get on with this like freaking mausoleum. Oh, it's taking me a while.
Isn't that what we've been trying to find?
You just need one more. I don't think you'd be able to get past this Zeugle too.
About this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
I'll wait till later.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy!
Way to go, Law. Way to show your courage in the face of danger. I'm sure Zephyr will be proud. Alright, let's get on with this like mausoleum, finally. What was this place gonna be about? Ooh! Oh, I'm seeing some gnarly looking Zeugles over there. Mausoleum of the Ruins. Oh god, this is a little bit crooked here. Who's this ass? Yeah, what yada yada.
It's kinda hard to walk when things are all slanted like this.
This whole section seems to be tilted. though it's not clear if it's because of the planetary convergence or if it was damaged from the start.
I hope it's only this room. It'll be tough if it's like this the whole way.
Yeah, real tough on the eyes. Oh boy. I've always hated being in situations like this. There's a teleporter here. Yeah, to the boss. Oh man, is it actually gonna be a teleporter that'll take us to the boss? Where the fuck was this in the main story? Chest here. Canine vest. I'm not actually going to like read the description of the armor because I probably already got them in the main story. There you go.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamil.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared. And here I thought that Zoogle in the outer mausoleum was pretty rare.
Alright, what are these boars? Destructive boar.
Hi, Hoodle!
Up, make a sonic thrust. That was easy.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Okay, so there's a ring here. This section over here. What is this? It's kind of bubble. Okay, so what's over here? Some boars. Sword Rain Blast. Oh, by the way, do I still have Sword Rain Alpha and Alphen? I think I'm missing that. Yeah, I should probably like add Sword Rain Alpha to this as well. How did I even forget about it? I probably will need to get like a vacuum blaze for him at some point too. I like the colors of this place.
Sense, it is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology within these mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
Pretty much. Nothing here. Oh, what the heck are those? Ominous Earth Mass. Probably the same weaknesses. Yeah, pretty much.
Between heaven and earth, a wailing banshee of lightning!
Negative deadline free! Why can't they just sit still?
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Boom.
Too late to say that you're sorry! Alright, it's showtime!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! Here I come! No escape! Stardust! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Man, Alpha is just so good at like you know, building up that boost
I've been doing
gauge.
really great lately.
Or that like finisher gauge. He's so good at it. He has two of the best abilities that can like combo the enemies like that. Okay, that should be everything in this area. So going up. Oh, hold on. You thought you snuck past me, didn't ya? Like a treat. It's gonna be so helpful. Ooh, what are these gnarly guys? Sweeper Ape. Probably the same guys too. All these enemies are just redesigns. Nothing really different.
Another incantation.
Oh, they have a new ability. Oh shit. That would have hurt.
I'm still not used to these Helganquil structures. Helganquil?
Yes, the true natives of the planet Rena. The ones who built all this.
Are you a Helganquil? Or Helganquil? Nazamil? I wouldn't be surprised if you were.
You know, Nazamil sure is fearless.
Now that you mention it, she is, isn't she? Maybe she's stronger than she looks.
Can I ask you something?
You don't have to ask that every time. What is it?
What kind of place is this mausoleum?
Well, it seems like it was originally supposed to help delay the collapse of Rena by controlling astral energy. But it's still operating, and that's not good.
Astral energy in this world is now composed of 6 elements, after Rena and Dahna became one.
Just like it was supposed to be from the very beginning.
But before they merged, Dahna had only 5 elements. Currently, the balance of energy is still shifting to achieve equilibrium. We believe these mausoleums are interfering with the flow of astral energy, preventing that balance. So we decided it's better to disable them.
So having 6 elements is normal?
Well, in fantasy terms, so you're kinda right.
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago, and they were divided. Rena got all the dark astral energy, and Dahna got the light.
When I was small, my father told me that I have all 6 elements, so it was my duty to master them.
What the fuck? What? You're the Avatar or something? You're gonna have an arrow on your forehead or something? That'd be really cool, actually.
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both Renan and Dahnan blood. In a way, you're a herald of a new era.
That's not foreboding at all.
Is something wrong?
No. For a moment, I was just worried you were going to say something like, "What a fascinating specimen." Sorry.
Ah. And here I thought I was getting better at reading the room.
Anyway, this new world of ours needs all 6 elements in proper balance. So we're shutting down the mausoleums to help that happen.
So 6 elements are part of a new era. I never thought of it like that before.
Yeah, don't worry.
Dahnan, all 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
It is certainly possible. Perhaps someday those of us with only 5 elements will be seen as the old generation.
And that is going to suck, because I really like the idea of us being the avatars. I really love that show, guys, okay? I'm trying to be cool with the kids. More of these weird old bold thingamabobs. Ah, jeez. I keep forgetting that the holy's not ready. Damn it. Ow, ow. Oh, shit.
Have you forgotten your battle sense after such a long hiatus?
It's not that. I just let my guard down a bit. That's all.
Letting your guard down.
Coming through!
I kind of skipped over that stuff. Holy cloak, thank you.
This looks nice and tough.
Ooh. Some new enemies over there, but actually not really, just redesigns. Alright, see with you guys. Bandit Shell Shocker.
Thank you, Dohalim. The fight is easier with fewer enemies.
We must take our step.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Still couldn't listen to that one too. Like, I gotta get better at, like, doing these things. Like, listening to these, like, new voice lines. Natural Flower, thank you. I still have a lot of, like, CP too, so... Yeah, we're totally fine on that front. But I'm really having that much trouble with the enemies. Oh shoot, did I actually skip over stuff? I think it did, whoopsies. Hold on, let's try out these skits first.
What a strange place. It's unlike any Renan or Dahnan structures I've seen before. Are they all like this?
We've seen a few of them, and I'd say they're mostly like this, yes.
It's the same dull designs.
Do you know a lot about architecture, Nazamil?
No. Was that an odd thing to ask?
Not at all. It just means you're perceptive.
You're alert and paying attention to your surroundings. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and being curious is how you learn things. Speaking of which, I'm very curious about you.
Because I'm different?
Because you're interesting. And I want to get to know you, Nazamil.
You... do?
We all do. Personally, I look forward to hearing more of what you have to say.
I'll try to think of something.
Well, my father died.
That's not really a good start, Nazamil. Let's try for something a little bit lighter. Alright, 3,000 gold, had too much of that shit. Though I have a feeling that I'm gonna run out soon.
Having everyone together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
Okay, hold on. I need to check to make sure I didn't skip anything. Any skits. I feel like I did. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll be sure to make that up in the next episode, if I can.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I feel bad for Winwell. Not for the stupid owl, though. Definitely not. Speaking of the fucking owls, I hope we never go to the owl forest. Please, developers, have mercy on my soul. Man, I always start off with Shion's like a boost attack when I see these guys. It's so funny. Some thingamabobs here. A little cape. And I got a new skill for Shion. Probably to like a CP restoration when full for Shion when I get the chance.
This way!
one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Thanks for cheering us on, Hoodle.
Hoodle is very adept at hiding during battle.
Yeah. When he was smaller, we used to practice hiding a lot to make sure he could do it well.
Oh, so that's why the inside of Rinwell's hood looks more fluffy during battle.
So that's where Hoodle's been all this time. In that case, how did the frick did Hoodle not, like, fall off during the amount of crazy stuff that happens in these, like, battles? Who knows?
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
How do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
Well, excuse me, Renwell, okay? We're in a video game. Pardon me for trying to break the fourth wall and trying to predict shit. Oh, sweet, what is this now? Enemy reinforcements. In battle... Oh, hold on, this is a new thing. Enemy reinforcements. In battles with reinforcements, every time you defeat an enemy, a new one will appear. Battles become longer with each reinforcement, so keep an eye on your remaining health. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do this then. Boom. There we go. Okay, that should be it. I see, is this an elevator that I missed? Or passed by? Nope, okay. What's in here?
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
Law's in the back was like, well, might as well push random buttons. Yeah, that's definitely gonna go well, Law. It definitely will. Hope this isn't the boss area. It shouldn't be.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil.
What in the world?
Nazamil?
Here it is again.
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
Oh shit.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait!
Nazamil left the party. Great.
Nazamil! Where are you?
A crest appears, then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
Yeah, what's this control bot she was trying to do? It seems to have responded to Nazamil, but nothing shows now. What did she do? Well, gotta look for her now. Okay, jump around here, get up there, and done. Oh, I'm about to go hungry again. Elixir, thank you. Over this way. Elemental guard, thank you. Gives her more defense, but lowers her elemental defense. Yeah, I guess it can be worth it. Hurricane thrust, thank you. Ooh, Maelstrom. Ow, ow, whoa, whoa.
I won't let them use any more astral arts.
Right. Leave the protection to me and show them
Thanks, Xion.
everything you've got.
Annihilation.
Where's Nazamil?
She doesn't seem to be nearby.
Then we've got to stop wasting time and follow her.
I always feel safe when we've got you in front of us.
Can't stop here.
You're right. We should keep moving.
A mundane,
We'll
thank
be
you.
careful, of course.
About Nazamil's crest. Do you think it's...
Yeah. It looks similar to the Sovereign and Maiden crests.
Her parentage alone wouldn't be enough to explain this. You don't think she's also...
Oh, a Dahnan who's experimented on? That's possible. Maybe a Renan who was experimented on too. I don't think you necessarily need to be a Dahnan to be experimented on by the Helgonquo, right? Yeah.
Ooh, freeze answer. Sweet.
Alright, so this way.
Oh jeez, still more to this place. Got myself Total Devastation.
Guys, those are new skills for Dohalim and Law. But first off, boost gauge from enemy downs. 10 hit boost gauge increase. Boost gauge from enemy downs as usual. Yep. Huh, none in here? None? Okay. Oh. What in the world is this?
I need something to eat.
Am I supposed to fight this thing? I don't know. That's freaking me out, actually. It looks like an enemy. An elite enemy. I don't trust this thing at all. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Seriously, it's gotta be a moment where I'm approaching the final boss. Or the boss of this area. Oh, there it is. Sweet.
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Nazamil on the other side.
I hope she's safe.
Oh, that was familiar. From the spot we saw in Leticus. Okay, but first off, let's check out this area more. So what's in here?
This door won't open.
If you can't open it, then I doubt Nazamil went through.
Good point. Let's turn back.
Okay, it looks important for something. Ah, here's this thing. Do it, Law.
Piece of cake!
Nice job, Law. Next time, could you do it without all the yelling, though?
Ah, sure. Sorry.
Natural flower, thank you. You sure are giving me a lot of, like, CP items in this game. There's, like, in this DLC. Is it really gonna be that hard, or what? Alright, let's teleport. And let's get our food. Can't fast travel back to the place? No, I cannot, damn it. Alright, let's go back to Andan Lake and, like, get our food buffs ready.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara. It's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
We've gathered enough food supplies. Now to deliver it to the Renans in Niez.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. More walking. Here's this first. If only they gave us a fucking fast travel. That'd be so great for this side quest. Alright, get your food. We got some food for you. This should keep your bellies full for a while. Thank you. Now my family won't go hungry.
I guess.
The crisis is out of the way for now, but we still need to fix the problem with the food not reaching the Renans. Indeed, we must investigate the truth. I suppose we can start by talking to whoever is in charge of the food distribution. I think that's a waste of time. The guys in charge of distributing are all liars. Actually, while you were getting food for us, I spoke with the Dahnans in charge of the food distribution. They said it can't be helped because they temporarily don't have enough manpower to transport them. So they say they're not trying to harass you? That's what the Dahnans claim. I don't know how anyone could believe such a blatant lie. The Dahnans hate us, so of course they're bound to retaliate whenever they can. Why do you make blind assumptions? Maybe they really are understaffed. Hey, we have no way of verifying the truth. They can say whatever they want. I understand the situation. I would like to make a suggestion. If the Dahnans don't have enough hands to transport goods, then why not send Renans to help?
What?
What? Want to work side by side with Dahnans? The problem stems from the fact that the food is being transported only by Dahnans in the first place. Renan involvement would compensate for the shortage of manpower, and you could get to the bottom of any potential wrongdoing.
Wow.
Good point. Like killing two birds with one stone. That's a great suggestion, Dohalim. But most of us have never done physical work, let alone with Dahnans. The only reason Renans were able to live without doing physical labor was because we Renans forced slavery on the Dahnan people. But the world has changed, and it is time for those who live in it to also change. The time has come for us to build new lives using our own hands and feet instead of building those lives on the sufferings of others. Dohalim. I understand. Honestly, I'm still confused, and I really don't know what the fuck's going on with this world anymore. None of this makes any sense at all. But what you're saying is right, Lord Dohalim. Crazy, but right. I will discuss this with my colleagues and see if we can get people to transport the food.
Good.
That sounds good. Thank you so much. Life changes. A Swiss ring.
That was splendid work, Dohalim.
To resolve a conflict like this, all parties involved need to recognize their unconscious biases. Stepping in and presenting the facts from an outside perspective can help people change their way of thinking.
We learned about each other by working together too. The people of Niez will also see eye to eye someday. We just have to trust in that.
Yeah. I've decided to put myself up for transporting the goods. That way, I can see the Dahnan situation with my own eyes. Even a former lord is accepting of these changes. I want to try doing so myself. Good for you, man. Good for you. Alright, let's go to the inn and, like, rest up and eat some freaking food. It's probably gonna take me a while to even get that location too, so I don't know if the weeders will be able to last long. But we'll see. Alright, first things first, let's see if I can buy some armor. Any armor you got, dude? That'd be great. Nope, okay. Nothing yet. Oh, I get him Tyrant Fist now. Sweet. Oh, geez, got like a lot of money here. Yeah, I might as well give Xion her like decreased aggro for this one. Okay, that should be everything. Need some milk, probably. Yeah, I need some milk. And tofu. And some scrap meat just in case. Give her this. Give Dolphin this. Probably some like no curse for Law for the time being. And now Kasara increased boost gauge, memory downs. The same here too. Alright. Now let's head on out a little bit and go to the campfire site. Alright, can you get the weeders? I kind of fucked up. I need some sheep to do this. Okay, for the time being, let's go for, attack up large, attack up medium. Fuck, okay. Let's go for this for the time being, and then I'll make, I see horse, sheep, and pork. That's it. Horse, sheep, and pork. I'm gonna miss out on the wieners for this episode, but yeah. Give me my horse, sheep, and pig. Also some like raw pig meat too. And another pig. Let's probably also get some like life bottles too, just in case we run into some issues. Panacea bottles, some orange gels, some grape gels, lemon gels. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good to go. Alright, let's do this boss battle. Something else in this area, right? Yeah, nothing else.
Nazamil!
What the heck is this place?
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Rena.
There's more of these assholes.
They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
Oh, is that the Iron Mask? Oh, god dang it. It's gonna be a Zuko boss, isn't it?
Careful, something's coming.
Nimbus Pandemonium. Oh, that thing again. Alright, let's do this.
Guess we aren't getting out of this one.
No one appreciates a rude awakening.
Don't you think this ruckus
Oh,
is
shit.
way more of a nuisance?
We're gonna do fine. We'll be okay. Yeah, we got rainy slash and pork buns this time. Probably better if we got wieners, but we'll manage. Don't worry. Oh gosh. Oh god.
Another incantation. Even the harshest storm can turn with the tide. Can it not?
Yeah. We can turn this around if we focus.
We're fine.
Resonate with the earth. No further.
Fuck.
I never miss. Confiscated.
That attack is gonna suck. Because there's like a timing involved in it. Yep, nope.
You picked the wrong fight. Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Okay, I can tell when they're about to do it, when I hear like a high-pitched like sound. Ah, dang it. It's gonna do it again.
wailing banshee of lightning!
Okay, we dodged it this time.
The enemy is going all out!
Shit.
A whirling struggle.
If it does a jumping attack, it can't, like, if it does a jumping attack, I cannot stun it.
We're almost there. Let's finish this, everyone.
Right! Time to end this for good.
I've got your back.
Let's draw the curtain.
Guys, the blazing sword's all fired up.
Here, let me help.
Okay,
Come on, we do it.
here I come.
Be careful, something's coming.
Nazamil, get back.
Here's a healing blood. It's good.
I owe you one.
Nope.
We got glitter. Alright, it's showtime.
Done.
This ends now.
Consider yourself.
Boom. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And that's a wrap.
It stopped. I think that should be the last of them.
So what's up with you, Nazamil? You gonna tell us anything?
Nazamil. Please don't run off again. That crest earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid?
Come on, Alpha and Shion, just show her your crest too. I think she'll be okay.
I hate this. I hate everything about it. Because I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Dahnan. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside.
What?
I know that everyone hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone! I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
Nazamil!
There we go.
But that's...
The power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
Come on.
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child. If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
What? Is that her father talking to her?
Let's go back. Nazamil.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Well, speak for yourself, Rinwell. Nazamil has joined the party. Thank you. You're not in our party yet, but yeah.
Before we leave, let's finish what we came here to do.
What's that?
Sealing the door to this room.
Yeah, might as well. Oh man. That boss wasn't too bad. It's just that jumping attack that almost fucked us over. Thank God for KO prevention.
There. That should do it.
What did you do?
I don't know myself. I did some bullshit powers.
We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disable the functions of the mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zoogles inside and out.
None we can't handle before.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yep. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
So does that mean you guys did this more than once then? Like, it hasn't... I guess, like, you've been doing it over and over again until this a point in time where you didn't find any more mausoleums and just, like, spent a year apart. I guess.
I see.
So you'll be able to go there.
So let's head back to Niez and report to Bayfon.
So we gonna be able to get to that other area?
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes. But it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
Well, particularly Alphen for fucking up the first ceremony. That's like the entire reason why this whole game started.
Hey, cut me some slack, Shion, okay? It was half my fault. Alright, head's locked again, so we'll probably have to go somewhere else to do this. Okay, fast travel, please. No, I cannot. Fuck. Alright, let's get a move on. I really want to get done with this episode now. I don't know if my computer's screaming at me or not. It probably is.
By the way, Alphen, what happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
Oh, they actually go to talk about it.
It's at docks with Shion's outfit. It stands out too much.
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less. Is it difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Dahnans and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary.
Yep, it definitely was. Plus, it's a really cool sword. A really cool booba sword.
They might say something to you again in ES, but we won't be staying long, so hang in there just for a little bit, okay?
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry.
Aww. I'm still wondering what kind of person Nazamil is.
Well?
I'm gonna guess that she is a Dahnan who was experimented on and turned into whatever the heck she was, like to have these powers of hers. That's my theory so far. God dang it, game. Can you please give me a fast travel? Huh, travel for 2. Alright, let's do this as well.
So, Alphen, how many of these mausoleums do you think we've sealed up so far?
Oh, I've lost track. We've been all over the world by now.
This journey's grown longer than I expected.
Say, Shion, are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine. Why? Do I look tired? Have my clothes gotten a bit messy? Oh, or my hair. Or maybe I have bags under my eyes.
No, not at all. You're just as battle ready as ever. What I'm trying to say is, you're not forcing yourself to do this, are you?
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you'd rather live a calm life somewhere, you know? Away from fighting, where you can wear whatever you like.
Alphen, it sounds to me like you're misunderstanding something. I'm not forcing myself to do anything, okay? We're the only ones who can seal the mausoleums, right? I'm doing this because I want to. After all, I could hardly live in peace knowing the world's still in trouble. And these clothes? I wear them because I like them. I chose all of this for myself. This whole journey we're on, I want to be on it with you. To travel with you. That's why even now,
Well, that's good then. Sorry for the strange question.
Okay then. I guess that's the end of that. Come on, let's go, Alphen.
Right. Let's go, Shion.
Lost in the back's like, God damn, these two really need to get a freaking room. Well, we've been trying to tell them that for the past year, Law. We've been trying, but they just won't do it for some reason. They just won't get giggity with each other.
Nazamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me? Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dahna's astral energy.
Yeah, you might want to grab a seat and some snacks, Nazamil. This is gonna be a wild story.
Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the Great Spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes. A lot of people were experimented on, and you were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed first.
1 year ago, we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shion?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Damn, Nazamil, you're pretty chill about all this.
Nazamil.
You were like screaming at the top of your lungs a while ago. Now you're more calm and soothing.
Bayfon should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
Alright. Should I end it off here? Yeah, well, actually, no. I'll go talk with Bayfon first. Might as well.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yep, the Dahnan started using racial slurs against the Renans. But that's nothing to worry about. It's just another Tuesday for Haxar.
Yeah, but nothing good. There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Dahnans and Renans alike. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
Regardless of the difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, Bayfon. Alright, everyone. Let's head to Vicent.
Ah, sweet, yeah. Fast travel, let's go, finally! Jesus Christ, you should have given this from the get-go game.
Please don't blame Bayfon, Nazamil.
Yeah. Him accepting Renans at all is pretty amazing. I doubt that's very consoling, though.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much chill with everything, man. Everyone here is racist towards me, but I'm pretty much fine. Racism is surprisingly easy to get used to for some reason. Yeah, it totally is.
Even Nazamil should be safe and Vicent. Safe travels. Yeah, okay, so that's probably all is done of this place, right? Most likely. There's no... Oh, god dang it, there's a side quest here. Yeah, up here. Okay, well, I'll save that for the next episode. Anyways, guys, that's a perfect time to end this episode off. Man, what a long stage that was. It was pretty lengthy because of like how much dialogue there was to cover in it. Plus the back and forth I constantly had to do throughout this whole thing because it didn't have fast travel. But now that I have one, it should be a lot easier now to move around. So yeah, I'm pretty much interested in like Nazamil's story now. Like so far, we seem to know her. That, like, she has been experimented on the same as Alphen and Volron, where she was basically forced to become a sovereign. Pretty interesting because I figured that, like, she's been closer to us now. That's sweet. She's becoming part of the family. She's becoming our child. But yeah, we might find out more about, like, what's been going on with her life and, like, what is essentially, why did they choose her? I'm guessing that, like, Nazamil's a girl. Let me check the guy real quick. Yeah, Nazamil, a girl with the blood of both opposing races, Renan and Dahnan. Due to being different, she grew up never accepted by anyone. As a result, her heart is full of resignation. Yeah. So I'm gonna assume that they were trying to make her into a maiden of sorts. And quite possibly she might have... That's a weird thing, because they wanted a sovereign, but also a maiden, right? But they opted to just have all of Lenicus be the maiden herself. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell Ganko was thinking in the distant past. Well, let's hope we find that out later in the episodes. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. If you did and would like to see more, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down in the comment section. And if you have not already, I would like for you to leave a subscribe. That would make me a very happy person. And I promise you all that this Therian will be around for the next episode. Until we meet again, guys, I bid you all a fond farewell.